Hello everyone, my name is Karishma, launched in the business by Harsh and Swati here in the US. Uplines are founders Emeralds, Deepak and Shalini also in the US, mentored by them. I work in healthcare space and management, and thank you so much Ankur and Taru for this opportunity. So topic today is conversations, right? And the audience for this conversations is if you are out of the boot camp already and you are now beginning to do conversations yourself, if you are somebody who is has been in the business for a while, you are someone who's a SIBO IBO or a PIBO IBO doing conversations, but also if you're someone who is teaching others to do conversations and a phone call. So conversations, before I start with the framework and so on and so forth, and it will tie into the previous call and the previous discussion that Ankur did. There's a conversation framework talk that Ankur has done. It's going to tie into that. But before I do that, I want to actually give you an example. And, you know, the example is in English because it's on WhatsApp, so it is going to be in English. But easy English hai. So this is the IBO, and the IBO I'm using as an example here is Jeffy and her candidate. Let's call him XYZ. So hey XYZ, this is Jeffy here from SRM. How are you? Haha, hey Akka, how art thou? I'm awesome Akka, thank you. So she replies, all well with me. Where are you these days? I'm in Bangalore, Akka. How about you? She says, I'm also in Bangalore. Have you been working here? I have been working here for 3 years. What about you? Where do you work? He says, wow, awesome. I stay in Basaveshwara Nagar, Akka. And you? She says, I'm put up in Marathalli. Where do you work? Haha, nice. I work for a company called ABC, Akka. She says, that sounds cool. I work in healthcare, but alongside, I've also started working with a couple of entrepreneurs who are helping me to set up my own company. What job profile are you working in? He says, I'm working as an embedded design engineer, Akka. Which company are you setting up? That's really awesome. She says, indeed it is. We leverage, so I'm not going to read this line because your what line could be anything. So she says, indeed it is. And then she gives the what line, and then she says, but more interestingly, I'm really fortunate to have gotten connected with entrepreneurs who agreed to take me under their wing and coach me on entrepreneurship. Your job profile sounds very interesting as well. How long have you been working there? He says, 4 months, Akka. She says, I see. How are you liking it? Do you still pursue freelance photography? Yes, Akka, I do. I love photography. She says, interesting. Have you ever thought of pursuing it full time? What are your thoughts on entrepreneurship? He says, I love entrepreneurship, Akka. In fact, started my own company too, but got cheated and had to shut it down. She says, I'm so sorry to hear that, XYZ. That must have been very traumatic. What happened? Yes, it was, Akka. It's all okay now. Thank you. Tell me more about your company, na? It's interesting. Oh, wait. We could meet and talk. So she says, meeting today may not work out, but yes, it's been going great. Actually, the business coaches I'm connected with have a paid forward program wherein they coach people who have an entrepreneurial mindset, but perhaps not a pathway. I got really fortunate to have qualified for their mentorship program after a series of discussions. What about you? Do you ever think of starting something of your own again? Yes. But wouldn't your past experience create trust issues? Plus, you seem to have a really demanding job, no? She says. He says, yes, it does. Extremely demanding job. But can you help me meet these people and see if they're going to find anything interesting in me? I really want to have something of my own, even if it's something small. And trust issues, that's okay, Akash. Shit happens in life. We got to move on and take a step of faith and risk to get bigger in life. So she says, I see. Well, I can't say anything for sure, but let me speak with my business mentor and see if I can open a door for you. He says, yippee, sure, Akka. And then we did the call. And this person is in process right now, moved way past, looking good to move on. It looks so smooth, no? Yeah. Went so well. Now here are the facts. This conversation happened over a period of 8 days. It took me 8 minutes भी नहीं to cover that. 8 दिन लगे इस conversation के लिए. The number of drafts and redrafts of between Jeffy and I of what should be the answer and how it should be answered and so on were at least 50. 50 drafts and redrafts, and not one message, not even hi, I'm fine, thank you, I am put up in Marathalli kind of a message went without my approval. What I'm trying to say is, whenever we see a really easy performance that looks really good, there's a lot of stuff that's gone at the back end. And when I was coming here, nice 2.5-hour journey, right? When I had a lot of time to think, I was thinking of the talk that Ankur and Taru did recently. It's come up, right, in the SOCD also, buyer mindset. It is a flawless talk. It covers everything. It covers everything that we want to cover, whether it's the hunger that we need in the people, that how they should be appreciative, and what the mentorship program is. Everything is covered in that 40-minute talk. I can't even begin to imagine how much work, maybe 400 hours must have gone to give such a flawless talk. Not even a nothing. It's a flawless talk. And whenever we hear a flawless talk or a flawless performance, a lot of times we like to give credit to talent. Oh, they speak English very well. अरे इनकी तो English बहुत अच्छी है इसलिए. English अच्छी होने से ये नहीं पता होता है कि कहाँ पे ... well, let's see डालना है. That is insight. That is not English. English अच्छी होने से ये नहीं होता है कि या communication skills अच्छी होने से ये नहीं होता है कि उसका आंसर जब उसने कहा ना कि can I meet these people, तो अभी आंसर करने की जरूरत नहीं है, 48 hours बाद आंसर करेंगे. That is insight. That's not English. So आज जो मेरी टॉक है वो इसके बारे में है कि there is a lot that goes behind conversations, and अगर हम बस wing it करने की कोशिश करेंगे, ऐसे ही करेंगे, तो हम ही मुंह के बल गिरते हैं और फिर हम सोचते हैं ये बोलना तो बहुत बुरा लगता है ना कि हम we are bad, तो ये बोलना आसान है कि oh they are just too good. तो अगर उस लूप में गिर जाएं हम, then it's not helpful, because then we are giving credit to talent, whereas it's not about talent. It's not about English. मैं यही conversation कुछ पेज पहले इसी तरह की conversation I had shared with you in Hindi, if you all remember, with a candidate who was in Indore, and it was the entire conversation was done in Hindi. So it's got nothing to do with the language. It's got everything to do with insights and a thought process that I'm going to share with you right now. So ये thought process कहाँ से आया? So the thought process came that there are these 3 kinds of lists, right? A, B, and C. A list we know is somebody who is a good friend of ours. बहुत अच्छे friends हैं, बहुत अच्छी family हो सकती है, close family and so on, come in A list. B list हैं हमारे acquaintances, जिनका सिर्फ हम नाम जानते हैं, शायद surname भी नहीं जानते हैं, या जिनको सिर्फ face से जानते हैं. And C list are people we haven't met yet, right? So these are the main people. Now when a new person got started, or even me, right, if I'm thinking of myself also, a new person got started, here's the issue I was having. This was my conundrum. ये मेरा problem होता था कि A लिस्ट को अगर वो फोन लगा के कुछ बात करते थे, या फेस टू फेस, फोन क्या, वो लोग तो भाई हो सकता है, बहन हो सकती है, साथ में रह रहे हैं, अगर फोन पे वो बात कर रहे हैं या फेस टू फेस भी बात कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि नए आदमी में इतना इंसाइट नहीं है जितना मैंने अभी आपको दिखाया है, तो कुछ ना कुछ निकल आता है और वहीं से अगले 10 साल तक उसका बताया जाता है कि अरे तुमने वो अरे ये तो इसमें फंस गया, oh she's gotten sucked into this, and they get really beaten up about it. Forget 10 साल, अगले 10 दिन भी beat up होता है ना, तो forget teaching something new. मैं वहां पे बस बैंडेड ही लगा रही होती थी न्यू पर्सन के. So that was the problem with A list. B list के साथ मेरा क्या प्रॉब्लम हो रहा था कि किस बहाने के लिए फोन करें, किस बहाने से मिले. आज तक तो मतलब नाम नहीं पता था, सरनेम, और अब सडनली फोन करके इतनी लंबी कहानी कर रहे हैं, किस लिए? What should be the excuse to get in, right, to the B list? तो वहां भी the problem was happening with the B list with that. और C list से बात करने की तो मतलब दम ही नहीं था ना, मोस्ट लोगों में दम नहीं होता है, हम सभी में दम नहीं होता है, तो C list तक तो कहानी पहुंचती ही नहीं थी कि अरे बाहर स्ट्रेंजर से कैसे बात करेंगे हम. So I got thinking on this and I said, इसका एक फॉर्मूला बनाना पड़ेगा, एंड अगर मैं फॉर्मूला लोगों से प्रैक्टिस करवाती रहूं, और यही बात मैंने ऑनलाइन पेज पे भी बोली थी, और आज फॉर्मूला सही रहेगा। फॉर्मूला आपका अगर आपने फॉर्मूला सीखा है क्लास 8th 9th में, इसलिए सीखते हैं ताकि वो रट लें। हम हमेशा बैठ के मतलब फॉर्मूला रटते रहते थे, क्योंकि वी वांटेड टू मेक श्योर दैट जब एग्जाम आए तो हम उस समय फॉर्मूला सोच नहीं रहे हो सकते हैं। We should just be thinking where to apply the formula and how to get to the QED eventually. So that was the problem. That was the way we handled maths back then also. So this is no less than a mathematical problem. What I have done over here, actually this whole conversation that I shared with you, मैं आपको framework में break करूंगी और बताऊंगी कि किस framework में क्या हो रहा था, क्योंकि अगर हम वो framework रट लें तो उस समय जब मैं चाहे ए लिस्ट से या बी लिस्ट से या सी लिस्ट से बात कर रही हूं, देर आर नॉट टू वेरिएबल्स, देन देर इज ओनली वन वेरिएबल, दैट इज द पर्सन। हम सब जानते हैं कि जितने वेरिएबल्स होंगे उतना ही मुश्किल है फाइनल इक्वेशन को बैलेंस करना। जितने ज्यादा वेरिएबल उतना मुश्किल है बैलेंस करना। That is why if I keep only one variable, that's the other person, because I don't know what, if I'm talking to Abhishek, what he's going to say, or if I'm talking to Sushma, what she's going to say, I don't know that. So she is the only variable, he's the only variable. But if I don't know what I'm going to say also, then there's a problem. तो मुझे था कि मेरा अपना या जो भी IBO है, हम लोगों का अपना जो स्टोरी है, फ्रेमवर्क है, वो रटा हो, ताकि बीच में भी कहीं बोलो ना ये वाला कौन सा प्रोग्राम है, ये वाला कौन सा स्टेप है, आपको 1 2 3 4 5 स्टेप बिल्कुल रटे होने चाहिए, एंड देन यू कैन ईजिली मनूवर, नेविगेट, किसी तरह भी आप गाड़ी को ले जा सकते हैं और अपनी कॉन्वर्सेशन आगे चला सकते हैं। सो द वे आई थिंक वी आर गोना डू इट इज कि आई एम गोना टॉक द थ्योरी फर्स्ट। अभी मैंने आपको एक एग्जाम्पल दिया है जो बहुत स्मूथ लगा है, लेकिन मैं पूरी थ्योरी बताऊंगी उसके पीछे, फिर उस थ्योरी को उस एग्जाम्पल से मैच करूंगी, एंड देन इफ वी हैव टाइम वी विल डू एन एक्चुअल मॉक कॉल और अ मॉक मीटिंग और वट एवर, एंड गो थ्रू द सेम स्टेप्स that I'm talking about, right? So there are, like Frances Pappalardo has talked about the 5 levels of conversation. She's an EDC in the US, and she's talked about 5 levels of conversation, and that's what I'm going to refer to. So the first level is initiate, यानी कि conversation की शुरुआत करना, right? The next level is deepen, यानी कि conversation को आगे बढ़ाना। डीपन यानी कि आगे बढ़ाना, जैसे हाय हेलो किया, दैट्स द कॉन्वर्सेशन इनिशिएशन, बट डीपन इज हाउ इज योर फैमिली, हाउ इज योर जॉब प्रोफाइल, हाउ इज how are things at home, what are you doing these days, are you still pursuing the hobby that you used to, if it's a B list and you know something about them, how are your parents back in your hometown, whatever. Those are the 3-4 questions of deepening the conversation, thoda हाल चाल पता करना, right? The third is making someone aware of who is available. So the short form that Frances is given is MASAVA, making someone aware of who is available, who's available. Okay. Next is qualify, and the last is drop the message, यानी कि DTM. अब इसके कुछ अंदर भी components हैं, तो MASAVA, okay, deepen में I recommend having 4 questions, at least 4 to 5 questions ready, not on the spot but ready. मतलब अगर मैं if I am talking to Amravati and she honestly is like a B list for me, right? I don't know that much about her and so on, but if I'm going to talk to Amravati, then I need to be ready with my 4-5 deepen questions prior to the meeting. यानी कि अच्छा आपकी आजकल बेटी कैसी है, क्या अभी स्कूल में है कि कॉलेज में है, घर पे लोग कैसे हैं, आप जाते हो अभी भी बैक टू योर होम टाउन कोलार, कि अब पूरा बैंगलोर में ही सेटल्ड हो, बैंगलोर में आजकल कहाँ रह रहे हो आप, राइट? These are my 4 questions. And 5th one, if I know something a little more, I can add that, right? So 4-5 questions is the at most you will be able to ask for a B list. And वो आपको पहले से याद होने चाहिए. वो आप उस समय अगर सोचने लगेंगे तो you will be too lost. You can, we've read the book Practicing Mind. It was part of the Book of the Month Club, and obviously Ankur has talked about also be present in the moment.